Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. And today is a special episode indeed, because it's episode 500. This one kind of just snuck up on me, even though it was kind of there in the background of my mind that we were approaching this milestone. But, you know, these last few episodes I've been so single-mindedly intent on finding the Construct Master that it just completely slipped my mind. Now, normally in the past, I've been doing like something special every time we hit one of these milestone episodes. I will be honest, I don't have anything special planned today, but what I'm hoping is that this episode will be special for a different reason. I'm hoping against hope, perhaps, that in this episode we will finally track down the Construct Master. Now, I could just spend 6 hours farming and then hopefully I find him and then I'll show you the highlight. That's one option. I'm hoping that it just happens. I'm hoping that it just happens over the course of normal gameplay, because I think it feels more satisfying when you find something that way, or if you see someone finding something that way and you also saw the entire struggle that led up to it. So we'll do it like this. If it doesn't work, then the next episode for the purposes of tracking down the Construct Master, I'll start showing you the highlights just like I did when we were trying to hunt down the King Dumpling. Right, so with all that said, with all of that out of the way, we gotta jump in. Is there any, what's our Rune of Prophecies looking like? I should probably just completely ignore the Rune of Prophecies and stick entirely to going deeper into the realms, because, you know, we should do as much as we can to get through this as quickly as we can. Hang on, let me just grab my water bottle pretty quick. Looks like we are in great pandemonium to start out. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's do it. Looks like my cough is coming back a little bit. I did cardio earlier today, and somehow I think that has produced a bit of irritation. Like a lot of deep breathing when my throat wasn't really ready for that, I think. Anyway, you know what? We'll get through it. Usually when I do an episode, the first 20 minutes are rough, but then by the end of it, my throat settles down. Alright. Yeah, we just need to stay on pace. We need to find masters, we need to complete realms, we need to jump in, we need to jump out. Simple as that. Alright. Let's grab this Titanite. Pando Shrine. I mean, there's no point checking, because I know I'm never gonna not take a Pandemonium Shrine, because they can give you emblems, they can give you treasure golems or dumplings. So they can give you quite a few things that are handy. Alright, you are not the master. I was certain that was going to be the master, but no. The master is somewhere else. God, he better not be in that tiny patch over there. We got trolled so hard by the map generation last episode, with multiple times the realm objective was in some tiny room disconnected from the rest of the realm, and you had to go into this weird ass long tunnel just to, you know what, let's not dwell on it. This episode isn't gonna be like that. This episode is gonna be better. This episode is gonna be successful. Our Titanite's gonna be in this room? Yes. Our Master's gonna be in this room? Yes. Who was... Were you worried? I wasn't worried. Alright, do we need to hunt down a dumpling? No, but I guess we'll kill you anyway. You know what? Let that guy be. Where's the exit? It's not worth it, just for 1% towards getting the next dumpling. We have one singular mission today, and we want to hunt down this construct master, and to that end, let's dive in as rapidly as we can. Dive through these realms as rapidly as we can. Alright. Now we just gotta kill enemies, alright? Shouldn't be too complicated. We could summon enemies at the divination candle to speed things along. But let's take down the master first. And if we still need enemies to kill, and if the candle is close by... fuck this guy. God. Even on instability 0, these Nephilim shield bearers are causing problems. Alright, we like... Normally we like pink and green because it gives us treasure. On instability 0, you don't really get a lot of treasure, but better that than like a 1,000 granite or something dumb like that. Anyway, let's go in. We got another couple enemies to kill. Master already. Excuse me? How did they survive? That was shocking. But I think we're good. I think we're fine. And this time the shield bearer didn't cause too much of an issue. Alright. Last enemy killed. Perfect. Is there a reason to hand in this assassination? I don't think so. We'll see if... no, we gotta hand in the key forge. Well, if that's how it's gonna be... If that's how it's gonna be... Let's rip off the band-aid, do it right now, or... Actually, hang on, let me see if... Yeah, let's head back. And see if maybe we can game the system a little bit. If not, we'll just start a new assassination. It won't be that bad. Who knows if the next Rune of Prophecies is even gonna ask us if hunt is done? Sure. Forage is done. Oh, sorry, no, the hunt mission was done, not an assassination. So we can freely just hand in the key forge. Start new key forge. What are we looking at for the rest of this? Should start another hunt. Another hunt, another forge. Another hunt, another forge. Like I get hunt and assassination mixed up because they're kind of similar missions. You're both of them are targeting specific creatures. In one case, you're doing it to get more knowledge. In another case, you're just trying to get the trait material. You know what? It's fine. We're probably not gonna wait 10 whole realms, although maybe we will. Because... okay. Hopefully the pumpkins don't cause too much of a problem. Maybe we will wait 12 realms. Sorry, like 10 realms. Oh god. Fuck this guy, man. This is not a good round for us, because these sturdy gargantuans do not behave well when you're trying to deal percentage damage. So hopefully, we don't have too many of them. 5 more enemies, and of course there's gonna be like a crowded realm. Jeez, there's so many other monster types in this realm. Why are you... Just get fucked. Fuck off. Every annoying creature gathered together in one realm. That's what it feels like anyway. If only the shield bearers were here as well, then they could really have a party, a shindig. Alright. We'll leave that treasure golem alone. Leave him alone. No need to bother him. Let's just take out Ceaseless Gladiator, who wasn't so ceaseless. In fact, he seemed looked like he ceased pretty quickly. Yeti Master also not really giving us too much of an issue. Alright, let's run away from this realm before we get ambushed by another sturdy gargantuan. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just hitting. Man, what did I just say? Fuck off. Serves me right. I went on a fishing expedition trying to break a few of these objects, and now I'm stuck in limbo fighting these guys. Well, might as well get full value out of it and break a whole bunch more things. And now... Okay, thank goodness. If there was another sturdy gargantuan there, I would have been very annoyed. Let's keep this train moving. Alright, we got it. Modrons are... What? Which ones were Modrons? So there's a bunch of different types of rope. Are these Modrons? I think these might be the Modrons. They are the Modrons, okay. So we gotta find another one of those. Alright. Prophecies are getting completed. Alright. I tell you what, if the assassination mission gets completed before the next hunt and forage, then I'll hand in the Rune of Prophecies early. If it doesn't, then we'll just keep going. Alright, let's go this way, grab this stuff. Nothing happens. Hilarious. So where are these Modrons? Where's the Master as well? Nobody here, it seems. Well, there's a whole lot of real estate here, and that's our Master, not who we're looking for. That's not the Modron, I don't think. Right? Because these are maybe these are Modrons. Hang on. Is it? No, yeah, they are. So what? Fucking unstable horror. Huh. Alright, so I guess we are handing in our, Wait, no. No. Yeah, okay, we'll kill some nature creatures, then we'll hand it in. I don't want to waste the chance to make some progress on the next Rune of Prophecies. Even while we're doing this, we'll try to be a little bit efficient with Rune of Prophecies stuff. So easiest guy is Valkyrie. And we'll just take out a... however many of them we need. This should be enough. Bam. And let's head home. Hand in the Rune of Prophecies. It'll be a very incomplete Rune of Prophecies just because we didn't get the buried treasure either. You know, that's okay. Sometimes that's how it goes. And then we might have to hand in the Goblet of Trials as well. Lots of little things. All right. So starting off with this. 6 lines, right? You know what? It's more than 4, which is the average that we need. Next, we do need to cash in our Goblet of Trials. We do need to hand in our assassination mission, which is why I saved both of these. We'll see if we're lucky enough to have the Dream Shade. We don't. We can change into the Purgatorian. Let's quickly go ahead and do that. Okay, what are my anointments? Burn their Forest, Singleton, Voracity, Worldbreaker. So we want it to be the Purgatorian. Where are you? There you are. Change our anointments pretty quickly. Take off Immolation. Singleton. Worldbreaker. Oh, yeah, we have 2 anointments here that we don't need. We'll put Voracity and Worldbreaker. Where is it? Alright. Now, hand in assassination. Let's take a look. We do need to do some gambling as well. Kino, scratch cards. Alright. We need to take out a specific false god, which is... You know what? Let me start a new assassination mission against... Who do we just kill? Hemomancer. Alright. Oh. Assassination against a Hemomancer. What else? We're doing key forges, they'll get done. Raid. We're not doing a raid, so let me cancel something and start a raid. God, this slows you down so much. But it's gotta be done. All sorts of achievements. And let's quickly do the, you know what? Now I need to change my party as well. Gotta get the Blight Party Mark II. Now let's do gambling. Kino and scratch cards. Scratch cards first, then Kino. You can do it in any order, but I like to save Kino for last. Just because it has the most interesting... Actually, no, the slot machine animations are pretty interesting too. But Kino, I think, does a better job of like building the suspense, whereas like slot machines, you find out straight away if you won. Kino, you kind of just... It takes a while. And every time one of those green names pops up, there's a pretty satisfying sound effect to that as well. Alright, now is there anything else? Anything else at all we need to do? Nope. And let me make sure that this is the correct... Yeah, Purgatorian, alright. Okay. So, who are we... The Lost Construct. Who are we fighting right now? Who knows? Probably Saint Althea. We'll find out. Alright. How are we for time? Lost a lot of time doing that nonsense. Already past 20 minutes. We should have already killed our first false god by now. But this Rune of Prophecy stuff does set you back quite a bit. The less said about that Netherrealm, the better. Alright, this realm hopefully shouldn't be that bad. Please. Die, thank you. We gotta find shells. I think I know what they're talking about. They're talking about not these shells. When I see one, I will point it out. Do we need to kill candle people? We do need to kill candle people as well. So death and nature are big targets. So let's get a bunch of... We'll make some room. And then we'll... some of the wood cut. I think the... these are the shells they're talking about. Please. Oh no. For just one day. Can just go one day without finding any protected elites. Is that too much to ask? Okay, come on. Huh? The bird just flew by my window. They don't usually do that because this is a... The window is sort of in a... Not exactly an alleyway, but it's in a... It looks directly to another house, and there's not much here in the way of, like... I'll be honest, I don't know what birds do in their day-to-day life. I can't imagine there's anything interesting for here, just like... interesting for birds over here, just like concrete ground. Not even any trees or anything. But you know, the bird popped in for a bit. You know, it's you know, always nice to see our animal brethren. Alright, let's talk to you. Bunny Devil has to be chaos, but I've got to check. It's gonna slow us down even more. Chaos class creatures. I would have been right. But I didn't want to risk it not being correct. Motherfucker. Again, man. Again with this nonsense. Again with this nonsense. The game is just not cooperating. Last episode and now this episode. It's just been one frustration after another. Alright, so where are these shells that you claim are in this map, because I haven't found many of them, to be honest. Yo, is this a motherfuck? Is this a glitched realm? Are you serious right now? Because there are not 3 more shells. Unless I just missed them. Or they're like in that tiny patch by the edge of the wall. How? Hang on, this could be really bad actually, if this is a glitched realm. Because we would have no way of leaving. We would have to somehow hope that an enemy survives 1 turn. Oh, no. We can summon those leeches that are immune to blight and then forfeit. But that would be really fucking stupid if this is the case. 2 protected elites and the realm being glitched? Like, come on, game. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's nowhere else. Just to prove to you that I'm not making this up. Right, there's nothing there. We found 3 shells. Remind you that we need 2 more. Conch shells, not Nautilus shells, right? So not those shells. Not these ones. I think the realm is just glitched. There's only one. Unless there are 2 shells. I don't even think shells are the type of object that can spawn. Yeah, I mean, I guess we found a key fragment. Yeah, well, this was a bunch of nonsense. Bunch of absolute nonsense. Okay then. Okay then, game. So not only do even more time wasted. Fuck this, man. So what was the leech? No longer take damage from blighted. Yeah, okay, let's get into combat with these guys. And let's forfeit, because there's no way for us to do literally anything in this realm. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Fucking garbage. It's been a long time since we last had a glitched realm. What am I even doing? It's nearly half an hour and we haven't even fought the first false god. What a train wreck this is. Well, we've already killed the master, so assuming this isn't another glitch realm. See, this is another reason why I said last episode that in these realms where the game is asking you to find 3 of something or 5 of something, the game spawns exactly 3 things or exactly 5 things, and you have to find every single one of them. First of all, even if it's spawned correctly, it's annoying because sometimes you have to go all the way around the map, and it really doesn't feel like regular non-boss realms should require you to do that much running around. So that's one part of it. The other part of it is occasionally the game will glitch out because it's trying to spawn exactly and only 5 of something, and if one of those things gets spawned incorrectly, then you literally cannot do anything about this quest. Alright. So a better solution would be, if you need to find 5 of something, have the game spawn 8, and then you have to find 5 out of the 8. And when you find the 5th one, the game despawns the other ones that are in the realm. In case you're worried about, you know, clutter being a thing. That certainly would have helped us out in that previous realm. What's your problem? Red white has to be death. We know this. We have one in our party. If I had gotten that wrong, then a strong case could be made that I should just like not play the game anymore, or just be like permanently banned. All right, come on. All right. Let's take out some sorcery creatures. And some life, I guess. And let's make our way to the exit. The exit being oh, more trolling. What awful map generation. Just sickening, really. Just how egregious the map generation has been. Alright. Alright, let's motherfucker. Okay. Okay, okay. 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 We're taking out Hydronox. And then after that we need to set a bounty against the Lost Construct. I had 370 and I had 367 and I bought both of those. Luckily the game bailed me out. Or this could have been another crash out moment. Okay. I need to I need to center myself because what the fuck is going on? Excuse me? Oh, they're fused with enemies are fused with mimics. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Right, well, the less combat we get into this realm, the better. Yeah, I'll give you the 10%. Tap. We like pink and red. This just gives us favor. Again, sorry about the coughing, I think. I'm gonna blame the game. The frustration certainly didn't help. Alright. Hey! Sorry about that. But we are gonna get a skin. Masculine for the occultist. Let's take a... we'll... Oh god, I'm really sorry. Everything's falling apart. I'm coughing. The game's throwing glitched realms at us. Mimics are being fused with our enemies. It's just a perfect storm. I almost picked the option to make the boss immune to indirect damage. That would have been... I would have legitimately probably just thrown my controller away. Anyway, listen. We can do this. We can do this. We got this. We got this. Garbage nether stone. Oh my god. Please. Please. Hey, at least you showed up right next to me. Hey, how's it going, Hard Knocks? How's it going, brother? Why the fuck are we snared? Let's do a... Where's... Okay. For a second there, Greater Dispel was... I was having a hard time finding it. Now let's just keep doing the macro. You're not gonna resurrect, are you? Okay. And he's dead. Easy fight. Set a bounty against Lost Construct, and then we'll just go from there. So we are 36 minutes before we killed our first false god. I'm gonna take BioSA. Just seems like it could be good. Nearly 7,000 reputation. That's kind of good. Any reason to hand in our pilgrimage? I'll hold on to our Nah, I'll hand it in now because we will have other projects to hand in. We could just hand in the Rune of Prophecies right now, but let's not make life too overly complicated. Alright, let's pop in here. And let's do it like this. Start a new pilgrimage against, not against, pilgrimage for Eastros. And set a new bounty against a Lost Construct. And then hopefully the rest of these realms are going to be a little bit more cooperative. Alright. Instability 0, please. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? You gotta defeat enemies? Just like any enemies, or... No, specifically Iron Maiden enemies, so lepers. Alright. Well, alright. You are not who we want, but thanks for showing up, I guess. Well, let's find this second Iron Maiden. It's gonna be somewhere over to the left. Man, oh, another awful round. Hopefully, oh my god, are you serious? We have to actually go into this nonsense? Okay. Oh god. I don't want to fight any of you jokers. Okay. It's not even here. Really, dude? I got baited. It was right next to this guy the whole time. Alright, this one's on me. Whatever, dude. Let me just screenshot this. Is there a reason not to hand in the Keyforge mission? Yes, the reason is it's gonna take super long. So let's just jump to the next realm. When we have the raid ready to hand in, then we'll just hand them both in one go. Alright, Myrtle. Oh man. It's not gonna happen, is it? Do we need to kill we don't need to kill a treasure golem or a dumpling, so whoever got spawned there, I'm just gonna let them be. Unless they're literally in my path. I'm just gonna let them go. Dumpling, alright. Well, Dumpling, it's your lucky day. You get to live. Motherfucker. Again with this nonsense? Get fucked. Right, Master taken down. And boss taken down. Blight is a really powerful build, and I'm kind of just taking it for granted because I just set the ball rolling in motion, and most creatures are just crushed by it, you know? Maybe if I wasn't doing these episodes at such a breakneck pace, I could slow down and appreciate that we have a really strong build that we should be thankful for, that it's working out this nicely. But no, man, I just want this construct master. I think last episode we didn't even have a single rare master of any kind spawn. At least I don't recall that happening. So that definitely did not bode well for us. Alright. We gotta find coats of arms. Again, 3 of those. All of the enemies are just running into us. And somehow there's 2 more of them. Hey, Xantai fight. Do we care about Xantai? Let's complete the realm, just in case it turns out that he's immune to our damage or something dumb. Man, this better not be another glitched realm. More trolling from the game. Yeah, look at 2 out of the 3 that we needed were in this weirdo offshoot room. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Don't care. Let's quickly say hi to Xanta. If he's immune, then we'll just forfeit, because I'm not gonna bother doing a long, drawn-out fight. Motherfucker. Well, at least he's dead. He was trying to do something annoying, but we put a stop to it. Alright, new realm. How are we for time? If we can finish this episode in under an hour and 20 minutes, then I think I'll be pretty happy with that. But we're back in the same realm. Another super crowded realm. Do we need to worry about this? It's our final riddle, so let's be done with it. We gotta find tomes this time. Alright, please, people, just leave me alone. Alright, let's go. Alright, another master. Another victory. Let's just wrap it up and move on to the next one. Alright. Let's go down. Don't worry about the project. Just go carry on. And hopefully one of these days we'll find this guy that we're looking for. Now we don't really need any more nether realms. Ooh, but this is a nice one. Good amount of favor, alright. I'm pleased with that. Good light campfires. Oh, these guys are back? Really? Okay. Okay, people. Let's how many people are there in this realm, man? Come on. Come on. We don't... Excuse me, why are you alive? Who knows? Let's find this buried treasures right there. Alright, listen. Listen, where the fuck are these campfires, man? What is that? There's one, okay. There's our master, gargantuan master. Of course it was gonna be one of the annoying ones. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, I destroyed that candle, whatever. Whatever. Casualty of war. Well, let's go. Up. Here, get this last campfire and jump straight to the next realm. So we are trying to make up for lost time, because we did lose a lot of time this episode to a lot of nonsense that happened. Alright, next false god. $368 is good enough to take to a random realm. And hopefully this realm isn't going to be garbage. Looks like it's fine. Another very large number of enemies though. 9 enemies? I prefer realms that just... Fuck that guy, man. 3 debuffs is fine. And yeah, we gotta kill every single one of these 9 enemies too. I don't like it. What's your problem? I don't know what their deal is. But he's dead. Cats everywhere. So these cats, evidently you talk to them, they give you treasure. Okay. If only cats did that in real life. Can you do anything with the pots? No? Flower pot? No. These kegs? No, alright. Well, that was fun. Oh, we just gotta... Yeah, sure, I'll give you the 10% thing. Luckily, we do not... Well, this is dumb. Luckily, we don't have to kill the dumpling. That could have been a huge mistake, though, putting him at the top of the timeline. In fact, with our luck, it will most likely end up killing us. Are you immune to attack damage? Sure. The Uralos Master. At least he died quickly, so we gotta... take out 3 enemies. And then we'll be able to take a crack at the lost construct. Right, another useless... Another stone. Where is this last enemy. Yeah, really. One thing that would greatly improve this game is if they change how getting the false god portal to show up works. Because killing every single enemy, it's not really a fun way of... yeah, it just makes things a lot longer than they need to be. Okay, come on. He's probably gonna kill us because we put him at the top. Oh my god, we're losing our turns because of these stupid debuffs. Every time our mimics take damage, they get sent to the bottom of the timeline. So they're never gonna get a chance to go. So what Friday needs to do is don't lose your turn and then cast Dispel. Oh my god, stop it, dude. Fuck off. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? The one guy who was capable of going was silenced. Oh my god, are you serious right now? Okay. Maybe I should have cast Life Orb. Fuck this, man. Fuck this. Fuck with multiple times. Are you serious, man? Multiple times. My god, I'm on full tilt right now. Oh my god, I'm on full tilt right now. I want to throw something. I want to throw something. Well, fuck off. What could we even have done? It's nothing. There's nothing we could have done. Fuck off. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a realm where we're silenced. Fuck off. Oh my god. This episode is really going off the rails. If we had just gotten a chance to go, or if we hadn't given him the 10% damage cap. Such fucking bullshit, man. Self-inflicted, sure, but like twice in a row. Like you lose your turn. Why didn't he? I'm sorry, I'm just in a really foul mood right now. What a great atmosphere for episode 500. Okay, listen, we gotta get things under control because I am about to just crash out hard. I am about to spiral into self-fucking-destruct. Another 9 fucking enemies? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, get absolutely and extra traits. Get absolutely fucked, game. Get absolutely fucked. Get absolutely fucked with this nonsense. Okay, okay. Jesus, man. What a garbage fight. This this is making me not enjoy realm instability, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, there should be a different way of summoning false gods. Like what's wrong with just the game asking you at the beginning of the realm without this whole rigmarole of fighting enemies? Okay, what 5 modifiers do you want to give? And then you have the chance of, oh, do I want to fight him now? Do I want to go around finding more? I don't know, man. I'm just really fucking annoyed. Really fucking annoyed. And yeah, I realize I did just put him at the top of the timeline. Excuse me? Motherfucker. Unstable horror. Okay, come on. I don't want to fight extra things. Fuck off, man. Okay. You gotta get a grip, Ali, because this is a... Frankly, this is getting a little bit worrying. People are gonna think you're not okay. And you know what? They would be right. They would be right. Where the fuck off, really? The game, you shouldn't... If you're telling me I can't pass through, you shouldn't have a visible gap. That's sorry. I'm just in a... And I'm not talking to the fairy just because I don't want the game to summon extra things. Okay. Okay. Yep. This is happening again. Now one of you... Frightened is silenced? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, are you serious? How are 3 of my people silenced? Because he's got extra fucking traits. He's got extra fucking traits and we didn't get a chance to cast Blank Slate. Oh, I was just about to punch the wall. I was just about to punch the wall. Yeah, see, extra traits are not a fun addition to this game. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm done being diplomatic about this. Extra traits just need to go. They need to go. I had 388 and I botched it. Yeah, I'm fully about to just implode. What I should do is I should just take a break and stop playing. Who's messaging me? I don't know. What did I say at the beginning? I said we haven't even killed the second false god. Like, why was he fucking silencing me? What the fuck was that about? Oh, okay, okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Because he had 4 extra trades. He had 4 extra trades. Guess fucking what? He's got a... This motherfucker has a chance to resist damage now. Whatever. Fuck this guy, man. Okay. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. The cosmic fucking giants. Fuck you, man. Ugh. Everything wrong is happening. Ugh. Everything bad is happening. Alright. If he didn't have whatever stupid extra traits he had that was silencing me, we could have won that last one. That I don't know, just fuck off with your nonsense. And let me win. Then we have another false god fight to have after this. Alright. Alright. Alright, come on. One enemy. Let's get off. This is taking the wind right out of my sails. Where even is the false god gate? Alright. Okay. Okay. How is he... He's... How is his 18% chance proccing so much? Fuck off. Get absolutely fucked. Get absolutely fucked. I'm not even gonna read these anointments. I'm just gonna pick whatever's at the top of the list, just because I'm not in a reading kind of mood. Whatever. Don't know. Don't care. I'll take a quick look at this nether stone. Fucking hell, man! What a bunch of absolute garbage. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Let's head home. So I guess that's gonna be... You know what? When I said at the beginning of this episode that this wasn't gonna be a special episode, I was lying. This episode is gonna be special. And what's special about it is that it is the worst episode in the entire series. The worst episode in the entire series. You know, I'm just gonna set a bounty against Saint Althea. Unbelievable. Fucking atrocious. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna soldier on through because I I was aiming to be done with the entire episode by now. Instead, we have a whole other false god to kill, and potentially a lot more agony to go through. Alright, come on. Get fucked, Norlix. Alright. Alright, come on. Hopefully we can save this assassination mission for next realm. For the next Rune of Prophecies, I mean. No, I'm not even going to touch that Pando Shrine, because it might give us extra combat, and I don't need extra combat right now. Please stop. I don't even know why I came here. We were done with the realm. Should have just left. I'm gonna leave. Hang on. What is stopping us from finishing the raid mission? Oh, we need to do 2 more realms. Okay. Okay. Well, okay then. Yeah, I won't hand in the Rune of Prophecies. I'll wait. Because when the raid mission is done, maybe we can sneak. Where's the exit? Seriously, you're gonna make me walk all the way? Okay. I think the lesson we're learning is that with this party, you just don't put the false god at the top of the timeline. This party cannot survive a hit, especially. I mean, theoretically. Again, I keep getting hunts and assassinations mixed up. So you know what? I'll just start another hunt, I guess. Forage, I guess, whatever, I don't know. Yeah. Because when they start taking damage, all of the wisps are sent to the bottom of the timeline. And if the game does some garbage where the 2 members of our party that could cast things like, you know, Life Orb or Greater Dispel, their turns are just stolen from them, then you just lose. And the nonsense that happened in the last 2 fights, admittedly, was more than just it was more than just him being at the top of the timeline. Because being at the top of the timeline doesn't mean you win instantly. It was also coincidentally, or like through bad luck, members of our party having the wrong debuff, like our guy being silenced, the one guy who's supposed to cast Greater Dispel. Like, too many, like the stars aligning in the worst possible ways. I made it worse for myself, admittedly, yes, but it took a lot of bullshit for the game to be able to put us through nonsense like that. So don't get it twisted. It wasn't entirely my fault. I'm not even gonna talk to this little dwarf. I'm in that bad of a mood. Alright. New realm. How are we for time? Amazingly, we might still finish this in under an hour and a half. Which just goes to show you that if we were doing it properly, then it would not take much more than an hour. Okay, we gotta find all 4 robot parts. I wish we were not doing something so long and involved, but I'll do it, I guess. All these enemies are rushing us. Come on, get the fuck out of my face. First we gotta find 3 more parts. Oh, and this doesn't even connect? Okay. Come on. Are you the master? No. You're just a useless extra fight. Okay. That has to be the master, right? No. Oh, these guys are immune to blighted. Anyway. Fuck you. I thought that was gonna be the last piece, but it wasn't. Again, I'm not gonna touch this Pandemonium Shrine. There's an achievement for finding 1,000 Pandemonium Shrines, but we completed that like ages ago. Oh my god, dude, come on. Oh my god. Whatever, man. I'm fucking tired of this. Get fucked. Oh, where is this last piece? There we go. Let's hand in this Rune of Prophecies and start the other one. I'm not gonna do anything for this Rune of Prophecies though. As in, I'm not gonna do any gambling or anything. I'm gonna do that like off screen. Okay, where the fuck is the exit? Man, come on. There it is. Alright. So, I think it's fair to say this episode didn't go the way I was hoping it would. So we're gonna get another 12 lines completed. Do need to hand in the Goblet of Trials again. I will do that just so we can at least get to work on the next one. Warden, Paladin. Let's change to the Paladin. When I said I wouldn't do anything for the Rune of Prophecies, I meant I'm not going to do any gambling or anything like that. I'll do that off screen. Where are you, man? There you are. Wish there was a way to quickly just take off all of your anointments in one go. But it's, I guess it's not that bad. World Breaker and Singleton. I'm gonna switch our party up. Oh, what a absolute dumpster fire of an episode. Just the worst. Alright. Only one thing could rescue it, and that is if we find the construct. Literally, that's the only thing that could rescue this episode. Anything short of that, and I'm calling it right now. Worst episode. It's crazy how confident I am in saying that out of 500 episodes, there isn't a single one in this series that's worse than this one. Like name one. Name one. I mean, like, I don't expect you to have watched all 500 episodes, but just imagine hypothetically what in this series could conceivably be worse than this episode. Just brainstorm. And I strongly suspect that you're not gonna be able to come up with anything, because this is about as bad as it can get. I'm not gonna fight that guy. You can just bugger off. Let's go to Neuron. Like, we didn't even find a single rare master. Not a single one. Alright, what's your deal? Small spider eggs, the big ones. They got the leech in their party. At least we have our macro set up to deal with the leeches. At least we have that much going for us. Oh. Man, yeah. These spider eggs? Yeah, okay. Alright. That's the master down. And some of these are gonna give us combat. But that's just something we'll... I didn't want to summon more enemies. At least this isn't a false god realm. Let's just find this last thing and be done with it. I'm ready. I need to... Yeah. I need to go for a long walk. And it's one of those, come on. One of those sessions where it's just, everything's really frustrating. And then you need to be away from the game for a while. Really, I should have just cancelled it. Or like taken a break when things were starting to go wrong. If I was thinking clearly, then for the second Lost Construct fight, I probably wouldn't have put him at the top of the timeline. I'm like, I don't need an extra 1000 reputation. That... Excuse me? I can't enter this room? Is at least my quest objective isn't in there. Is this another glitched realm? This better not fucking not be a glitched realm. This better fucking not be a glitched realm. Because I can see there aren't any large spider eggs in the room behind Regalis. Okay, good. Jesus, man. That's not our false god. That is a that is King Andric. Hopefully, killing him with blight won't trigger any of his minion things. Master as well. One of the last chances we are gonna get in this episode to finding the lost, sorry, the construct master, and it isn't gonna be this person. Right, where could you be, Andric? There you are. Hey, how you doing? Easy. Let's go. Where is the exit? It is pretty close by. Finally, Saint Althea. At least we know we can kill her easily. I'm not fucking dealing with extra traits. Your extra traits can just fuck off. They can fuck right off. Come on. And of course, now that I turned that down, it's gonna take ages for me to get another good roll. Like, how long has it been? We haven't even seen 300. This is just preposterous. Oh, are you fucking kidding me right now? Extra traits again? Oh my god. I mean, if you were on the fence about, you were like, hey, no, Ellie, don't be so hard on it. This isn't the worst. No. Like, this should prove to you, like, this has to be the worst episode in the whole series. Possibly the worst episode, the worst video on YouTube on Siralim ever recorded. Could very well be this one. That might be a bold claim, yes. I haven't watched every single video out there. It's like, I admit that it's conceptually possible that one of them might somehow be worse than this one, but you'd have to show it to me before I believed you. Until then, my working assumption is that this is the worst video of Siralim ever recorded. Ever. Like, what is this? What is this game? What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh? What actually are... What are we doing, really? Oh, I did watch that 400, but then we got 382, which is acceptable. Okay, come on. All right. I would have started an actual riot if it turned out that one of the hidden realm properties was extra traits. Okay, this garbage needs to be screenshotted. Alright, come on. Alright. One final chance at glory. One final nemesis creature for us to deal with. Alright. Do we need to worry about Riddle Dwarf answers? We do. Reclusa rules over Gambler's side. I'm hoping against hope that when we find the master in this realm, it's gonna be a magical moment, and then all of the pain and suffering will have been worth it. But it's the odds of that happening are so low. Like at this point, it's probably on par with like expecting a jar rune to drop out of a broken pot in Arcane Sanctuary. Alright, come on. Jesus, man, where are these enemies? Where is this mask? Yeah, okay. There isn't gonna be any fairy tale ending. Do we need to kill this treasure golem? We do. Sorry, nothing personal. Just just need to do this. Are you serious right now? Fuck off. And if Pokernox is whining about it, he can just go fuck himself. Oh man, where? It's probably over there. Another garbage netherstone. I can just screenshot this. Okay. So how are we doing for time? We're past an hour and a half. Okay. So did you spawn? Excuse me. Where's the gate? Excuse me? Okay, there it is. I was about to throw another fit. Alright. Listen. It didn't happen the way we would have liked. But sometimes it just Sometimes things don't go your way, you know? Resurrect on death, really. You know what? Let's do Greater Dispel. Sometimes things don't go your way, you gotta just pick yourself back up. And carry on, and that's what we will do next week. For now, though... I have to end this episode that's gone on for at least 20 minutes longer than I was prepared to record for. And probably longer than that, even. It doesn't really matter what we take. 7 grand reputation, sure. Alright, so I'm not gonna waste a lot of time talking about stuff at the end. We're just gonna keep it short and sweet. We tried. We did eventually get our 3 false gods killed. That's been our new thing for this week, at least. It didn't end up panning out. What I wanted to have happen at the start of this episode was this episode to be special for good reasons. Instead, we got an episode that was memorable for the wrong reasons. It was memorable on account of being the like at this point, I don't think there's any plausible way to deny it, for being the single worst episode in the entire series. And I'm sure there are some people who... I'm guilty of this as well. Sometimes if I'm watching somebody play and they're having a really frustrating moment and they're getting visibly, or I guess audibly frustrated, I'll get, you know, some sick joy out of that. And if you got some joy out of it, you know what? Good. Because at least somebody got something out of this train wreck. But if you didn't get joy out of it, if you were as frustrated about it as I was, then, you know, I'm glad you at least showed a little bit of solidarity with me by also feeling like this was a bunch of garbage. Do we even have any morph spells? You know what? Hang on. Let me end this by doing... We can change Aeolian into a life... We can change Aeolian into a life class creature. Right? Hang on. Oh, he's immune to indirect damage. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'll have to kill him off screen with my animator party. Whatever. I don't even know why I bothered trying. Anyway. Like, my mind is just gone. I think that's very apparent at this point. My capacity to think has been thoroughly exhausted. So yeah, if you, like me, were outraged at how awful this episode was, I am with you 100%. That is why, for episode 501, we're gonna take our revenge, and the revenge is gonna be me off-screening it until we hunt down this motherfucking construct master, and then we're gonna dance on his grave for 2 forge missions. I don't think so, but yeah, that's gonna happen off screen. So like Monday's episode, I'll do a bit of an intro, and then I'll go into my off screening, and then I'll hopefully immediately cut to finding the construct master. That's not. I'm not. That's gonna be something to not worry about right now. For right now, we just need to end this episode. And the best thing about this episode is that it's gonna end right now. That is the one good thing that's gonna happen in this episode, is that in a few moments it's gonna be over. So with that in mind, I'm gonna say thank you so much for enduring this episode with me. I hope it wasn't too painful for you. I'm glad to have had you there for the moral support. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well, where hopefully we're going to have some sort of redemption. But until then, take care.